Hello, my name is Louis. I joined Homa in April 22 and I'm data engineer. So first of all, when you think about it, a game could be simply described as the interface gathering an audience and a gaming experience. Developers from all across the globe endeavor creating amazing contents that meet as many user expectations as possible, trying to stand out the mass and make a living out of a game economy. Of course, the challenge that lies in this activity is that every day thousands of new apps are being submitted just on the mobile stores. Unfortunately, only a few % of them are actually profitable over time. Nowadays, making a game that's profitable while meeting the expectations of a very diverse audience is a huge challenge for the mobile gaming industry. Well, according to industry surveys and looking at numbers, 10% of the gamers identify themselves as LGBTQIA+, while looking at the US numbers, for instance, 40% of the players identify themselves as ethnic minorities. Looking at French numbers, 46% of the gamers identify themselves as women, for instance. On the other hand, looking at the 100 top-selling and major games released in the past 4 years, 80% of the characters are being male characters, and more than half of them are actually white characters as well. This suggests that while the audience is clearly diverse, and the gamers themselves want to see better and more inclusive representation of themselves in-game, despite the competition, gaming has quite some way to go before becoming fully representative of today's society. Well, as one of the leading publishers of mobile games, our products of course reach millions of people across the globe. But what we do differently is that we always aspire to create games and experiences that reflect our global user base, and that reflects diverse worlds and diverse cultural representation as well. After all, it's no surprise at all that our main character and the first one to have a very own NFT is Valentine, a very strong woman with an amazing community built around her. Actually, the same vision applies to our employees. At Homa, we believe that everyone should feel safe and respected while working on our games, regardless of their nationalities, religion, sexual orientation, or gender identity, for instance. I personally always feel free to come to the company and see that more than half people here are actually internationals, with more than 35 different nationalities represented. Isn't it amazing? Of course, in such environments, empathy for each other is the key quality to have. We actually notice that our employees are empowered at their best and have the feeling of belonging when they're actually surrounded by people who genuinely care, rising above stereotypes and prejudices. And that's what we do at Homa, internally. But we also often take external concrete actions in order to promote diversity, such as holding cross-company events. Check out our Women in Tech event we held last year with our partner Google. It was amazing. We are Homa, and we aim at becoming the most diverse and inclusive company of the mobile gaming industry. Why don't you join us?